Here's why addicted children don't receive our love. But using this new approach, you can safely guide them to recovery while regaining peace in your home and heart. It's not because they don't want to get help. It's not because you're not giving them enough love or support. And it's certainly not because there's no hope left or they'll never change. What I've learned after years of heartache with my own son, Eric, is that addiction acts like a barrier. It's as if the addiction takes over and prevents us from reaching our children, which makes it almost impossible to ever inspire recovery or help them change. And I know this because I've been through it all with my own son. I remember those heartbreaking days so clearly. He lied. He disappeared. He ignored my calls. He left me worried about getting a heartbreaking knock at the door. When I did see him, he just wasn't the same. He was only a shell of who he used to be. I tried everything to support him. I prayed and prayed that all of my efforts would change who he was. I gave him all the love and support a parent can possibly give. But it didn't seem to matter. I felt like I couldn't get through to him. So the common ways of trying to help our child, like shouting, begging, and pleading for them to change, dragging them to therapy and support groups, and trying to set boundaries or rules that only end up backfiring. None of it ever works because we're not reaching our real child. The addiction always gets in the way, meaning it becomes practically impossible to get through to them and give them the love and help they need, which is the reason they attack back or lash out, and it's why they end up shutting down or running away. That is the addiction talking, not our child. So how do we break through and help our child understand us so they finally choose recovery? That same question drove me to do absolutely everything so I could help my own dear child. 8 years of exhaustion, thousands of dollars, dozens of meetings, hundreds of hours of research. Eventually, I conducted a multi-year study. I interviewed addicts themselves, parents of addicted children, recovery professionals, and expert clinicians. Once I understood and applied these real-life insights to my parenting, my son finally chose recovery. The light I thought I'd never see again returned to his eyes. My baby boy was back, all because I was able to see inside his mind thanks to the raw, honest truth about how to parent an addict. I heard everything I needed to help my child recover and understood how his mind works, while also helping thousands of other caring moms take back their power and give their children the best chances of recovery. And now, I want to share everything I know with you too, because I believe no parent should ever, and I mean ever, go through the terrible pain again. That's why I decided to put together the Love Another Way Jumpstart Guide. It's a simple, self-paced, whenever you need it guide that helps you understand how addiction affects the mind, so you know how to inspire your child to turn their life around. Inside, you'll gain insight into the viewpoints of addicts, parents of addicts, and recovery professionals. And more importantly, knowing how to inspire your child to change will give you the power, confidence, and security you've always wanted, which will turn into that loving, honest relationship with your child you've always dreamed of. And you'll be able to finally experience the peace of mind and restful nights you deserve, but never had a chance to have. Because when you know how to bypass the addiction and speak to your real child, then you'll be able to inspire change so you can guide them toward recovery. And all you need to do is click the link below. And on the next page, you'll discover everything you'll find in this life-changing guide, and more importantly, how you can finally break free from the constant cycle of worry and guilt and rediscover the joy of being a parent again. Click the link below and join us inside. P.S. Hey, I'm Barbara. Look, I know what you're going through. The worries that steal your sleep, the calls that make your heart race, the family photos that now feel like distant memories. This was not what being a mother was supposed to be like. But after discovering the Love Another Way approach, I was finally able to help my addicted son completely turn his life around, even when all hope seemed lost. And after helping thousands of caring moms love another way and do the same with their own sons and daughters, no matter how broken the relationship seemed, I truly believe you can find hope again too. This guide will show you the 3 truths that 159 addicts all agree will inspire change faster than anything else. The number 1 mistake parents make and why it's okay. A blueprint for simple and flawless decision making. What your child wants you to understand, but they can't express. And more. This isn't just about saving your child. It's about saving yourself too. You deserve the peace. You deserve the love. You deserve the security. And your child should have another chance at a better life. So take the first step towards both today. Find a pocket of joy in your day today because you are so worth it.